Hi, I hope you all are doing well, and I know you guys have been requesting me from quite a long that I should start my YouTube channel, and you guys need full length videos so that you can, understand the concept in depth, and it will be more clear. I understand on Instagram we just get 90 seconds to explain a problem or a concept, which is not enough for us to understand the nuances of any problem. Actually, I have recorded some of the problem statements which we have discussed in Instagram videos as well, but then I thought it would be better that we should start from the scratch. So my intention is to help somebody who does not know SQL, and the people who really want to get into some profiles like data analyst or data engineering, and they are coming from the backgrounds wherein they're not getting enough understanding of the basic concepts. So I thought, why not to start from the very basic, and then we will get into the advanced level concepts. We will discuss about the problems. So we will cover everything, and other than just SQL, we will cover other problems areas as well. We will understand DSA, which is required to crack some consulting job interview as well, or FANG job interview. So we will talk about system designs as well. We will start from the scratch on those areas as well, and then we'll build understanding into we'll get into a deeper concepts of that. So I am going to start today from explaining the inner join. So inner join is like something which people think it's like a very basic concept, but in the 90% of interview your knowledge will be tested around some form of inner join. Could be multiple tables have been given to you, but it is like one of the very core concepts. So let's just try to understand that, and if you find any doubts, any queries, something you're not able to understand, just keep putting them into the comment section, and I will try my best to help you guys out there. Okay, so let's just start with understanding the inner join. So now we have been given a two tables. This is a customer table and a orders table. So what I will do is I will just keep posting these create statements and insert statements, so that you guys don't face any issues while doing testing around these tables and running these scenarios into your systems. So let's just start to see the data first. So this is our data table that have been given to us. We have a customer table in which we have CustomerID and a CustomerName, and we have a order table in which we have OrderID, customer ID, and OrderDate. Okay, so just bear with me that this camera is flipping up and down. I'll just do the settings in my future videos. So let's just start to understand the concept. Okay, so in the inner join, when we join two tables, what we do is, see, we have a customer ID 1 in the customer table, and we have a customer ID 1 in the order table. So let me just do this thing. Just put it in a schema in proper tabular format, so it is easier for us to understand. So if you see, in the customer table we have customer ID 1 2 3 4, and in the order table we have customer ID 1 1 2 3, and I am saying I want to do inner join between these two tables, right? We want to do inner join in the customer table and the order table, right? So what will happen here is, customer ID 1, the first record from the customer table will be taken, and it will be searched in the entire order table. So 1, does it have any customer ID as 1? Yes, it has a customer ID as 1. Then this 1 will be searched in the next row. Does it has any 1? Yes, it has a 1. Okay, 1 again, does it has any value as a 1? No, but it has found two matches. So in the first iteration we will get a result like 1 from the customer table has matched with the two ones. First is this one, the first record, and the second one is the second record from the order table. So this had two mapping, right? One to many. This is the output of the first inner join, with the first row against the all of the rows into the order table, right? Then what will happen is, my second row will become 2 will be matched. Okay, does it have 2? No. Okay, it found a match 2. So this 2 will be matched against this row of the order table, right? Again we will talk about the third row. Third will be having a match. Okay, this has found a match. This will come in the output. For Dinah, do we have any ID as Dinah? No, we don't have any ID as Dinah. So Dinah would not be present in our output. So how many rows will be having? One has this match, 1 and 1. So 2 rows, right? So 2 rows will come, plus this Bob 2 has only one match, so 1 row will be coming. And then we have this Charlie, which has a 1 row, so this 1 row. So in all we will be having 5 rows, right? So this will be, in many of the interviews you will be asked the question, okay, tell me how many rows will be there in the output if we do inner join. So this is the 5 rows. So you will be given other scenarios. I'll explain that scenarios as well, but this will go like this, right? And now when I'm saying, okay, I'm joining, so how do we choose the joining key? I mean, there has to be something common between the two tables on which we can do join and we can get other data, right? Rest of the data. Why do we need to join two tables? Because if I see customer table, in customer table I have customer ID and customer name. But if somebody say, okay, tell me for customer ID, what is the order date? Do we have the order date? No, we don't have. So for that purpose we do joins between the tables, so that to get more information about the other tables. So I will explain you, this relates to a dimensional modeling concepts or data modeling concepts, so I will explain you that also. How do we store data into our database? It could be like somebody can store all of the data into one table, right? I take one table, I create one big table, I will put, okay, here my customer ID will come, okay, then my customer name will be coming here, right? Then my order ID will be coming here, right? I can write product detail also in the same table. But why are we not doing that? You will never see in any of the database the tables are designed in this way, that all the information are stored in one place. And if you see that, it's not the correct database design, right? We will talk about all these things in our upcoming videos. Let's just keep it to inner join for now. So we understood in inner join each of the row will be matched against each of the row of the other table, and whenever it finds match we will get all those matching records from both the table. It's not any left table or right table, nothing is there. If this is finding like if we go other way around, we spoke about from left to right, customer to order. Let's just say I am putting a join, I'll just see from this perspective. My this row came in first, 1. Does it has any match? 1 found a match here, 1 in the first row, right? So 1 record will come. Then 1 does have match any in other record? 2, 3, 4, no, it doesn't have any match. Then this one will come, this will find a 1 as a match, 1 record will come, okay, fine. Then my this 2 will come, this 2 will find a match here, okay, this 2 will come, right? Then my 3 has a match and my 3 will come. One second, we are missing something here. 1 has a match here, 1. Okay, 1 is matching with this one, 1 is matching with this one. Okay, have we taken any extra record here? Oh, sorry, okay, 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 4, not 5, my bad. Okay, so here 1 is finding match here, 1 is finding match here, 1, and then 2 is finding a match and 3 is finding a match. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus, okay, it will become 4. Okay, so we will get 4 records, not 5 records. I'm sorry, I think counted something wrong, but it will be 4 output, 4 records will be given. Now let's just go to the compiler and we'll see how the results look like, right? So let's just try to create the statements first in the we'll create the tables in the database, and then we will try to run the inner join query. Okay, we'll write the query and we'll try to test this. Okay, so we have this create table statement, right? So let's just create the, okay, so for testing purpose I just use this compiler, which is SQLonline.com. I just find it pretty easy for anyone beginner. I mean, at the beginning level you don't need to install and all. I'll tell you about how can you install SQL Server into your system, but for now let's just keep your for our testing purpose. So we have created a customer table. Now let's just create a order table. Okay, so we have created an order table. Now we'll just insert some dummy data into it, into the customer table we have entered, and now we're entering into the order table, right? So let's just see, select star from customer, we will see the data. Okay, run. So we have these records 1 2 3 4 in the customer table, and then now let's just see in the order table what do we have. Okay, we have 1 1 2 3, so it's the same data set that we have seen in the Excel. So now we just have to join, right? So what are we going to do? And one more thing I wanted to tell you guys before we move further. If you see in the create statement, we have written in here as primary key. So what is the primary key? It is a homework for you guys to check what is the primary key and put down in the comment section and let me know what is the primary key. And then I'll try to put down in the comment section, and maybe I'll mention you guys in my next video, whosoever is putting down it in the comment section, right? Okay, so let's just write down the query now. Okay, select what do we want to do. Okay, so we'll start writing the query now. Select start from C. Whenever we write query, we have this default attitude to write this like select star. So let's just go that way. Select star from customer, inner join what, order table, right? Orders table. Now how do we want to join? If we want to join two tables, we have to give some alias, right? So I'm giving customer table alias C and orders table alias O. Okay, and we want to join on which column? Inner join this on. If we join like what are the columns? So we give on keywords like on C dot customer ID equals to O dot customer ID, right? We have done a join. Now I have not selected any specific column, I have selected star. So what will it do? It will bring all of the columns from both the tables in a way, right? It will give me customer ID, customer name, order ID, customer ID and order date, right? Let's just test this now. I'll just run this query. See, we have got all of the columns from both the tables merged into a single view, right? Now what do we want? We have done an inner join. We knew that we are going to get four rows in our output. We have got that. Okay, fine. Then okay, I don't want all of these columns into my output because it is a little confusing. This customer ID is there and then this is repeating. I don't want that. So say I just want to see order ID, customer name and order date and the customer ID. So what will I will do is I will just select C dot customer ID, C dot customer name, because my customer name is present in customer table. Then if I do C dot order date, it will give me error because order ID or order date is not present in customer table, right? So we have to select it from the order table, right? O dot order ID comma O dot, because we have given alias as O, so we are doing this, right? अभी I have not put O here, right? So अगर मैं O नहीं put करती हूँ, so it will give me error. Let's see what kind of error is it giving me, right? It is taking order date without giving me any error because order date has no ambiguity, because order date is present only in the one table, so it is still working without that. But in many of the databases it doesn't work. It's fine if it's working here, good for us. But now if I remove C dot customer ID, now customer ID is present in order table as well as customer table, so it should give us ambiguity error here, right? So it says ambiguous column name customer ID because it is not able to decide you want to display this customer ID which was present in customer table, or you want to display the customer ID which was present in the orders table. So if I put now O dot customer ID, then it should not give us any error, right? It should run fine and it should give us the output. So different databases behave differently in many of the scenarios, so it should be completely fine. We should actually understand the concepts and how do we write queries in a basic way. So you will whenever you use different, because as engineers we keep using different databases as our project changes, so it should not, we should be working very much independently of all these databases, because in most of the way 90% they're all same. In 10% cases you will see things working in a different way from one database to other, but that should not matter much, and that is not a point of discussion in the interviews as well. So we don't need to worry about all these things. So yeah, that was mostly about the inner join. I just tried to cover many other things, but I will try to explain the. We will have a separate, section for the data modeling concepts, understanding, and what are the questions we are asked whenever we are sitting for any data analyst interview. If you go, you need to know some of the basic data modeling concepts. How many type of data modelings is there? If you have designed any of the data model, many of the time interviewer will ask you, give me the scenario when you have designed a data model, or how have you contributed into that. So this is one of the very important aspects of the interview, so we'll talk about it. Yeah, so I think we are good for now, and just keep sharing your comments and the improvement areas that you feel I should be focusing on. And then yeah, we will meet in the next video. So thank you so much, and keep subscribing and liking this channel, sharing with your friends, so that it will keep my motivation high to post more and more videos for you guys. Thank you.